Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here with some exciting news. As of yesterday, Ruger is offering the Mini 14 in 300 Blackout. And that's very exciting to me because I've been saying that they should do that for about a year and a half. Because, why not put it in 300 Blackout? Now, some people don't quite understand the purpose of chambering the Mini 14 and 300 Blackout because there's already the Mini 30 and 7.62x39, and that's been around for what, 20 years or so, and there's lots of 7.62x39 ammunition available. So why go to a 300 Blackout? Well, there are a few advantages to chambering the Mini 14 and 300 Blackout. First thing is, most 7.62x39 ammunition is steel case, which it's usually made in Russia or some other places because it's designed for the AK-47, the SKS, and those guns can shoot steel pretty good. The Mini 14 can shoot steel pretty good. The Mini 30 has some issues shooting steel, mostly with light primer strikes. Not a big deal, but it is a little bit of a problem with the Mini 30. And if you want to go to brass case ammunition for 7.62x39, that's getting pretty expensive. Most 300 Blackout ammunition, as far as I know, is brass case, which is good for the Mini 14. Now, let's say you wanna reload. Okay, well, again, trying to find brass to reload for 7.62x39, not all that easy to come by. I've only come by like 6 or 7 pieces of 7.62x39 brass in like 2 or 3 years, however long I've been collecting brass, and that's all I found. Because again, most of it is steel-cased ammunition, and you can't reload steel. But on the other hand, with 300 Blackout, you can just take some 223 cases, trim them down, resize them for 300 Blackout, and you're good to go. Because the parent case of the 300 Blackout is the 223-556. So that's another advantage. One last advantage is the fact that you can use the same magazines, and that is a big advantage because the Mini 14 magazines are definitely more common than the Mini 30 magazines. Even with factory options, for the Mini 14 you have 30 rounders, 20 rounders, 10 rounders, 5 rounders, just factory options. Mini 30, what do you have? You have 5 rounders and you have 20 rounders. They don't even make 30 rounders or 10 rounders, which I think is kind of weird. And also, in the aftermarket, there's not that many options for the Mini 30 also. Because, with the Mini 14, you have, all your factory options. You have Tapco options from Tapco, which these are pretty decent in my experience, and most other people's experience. There's also ProMag, John Mason. You can find some old PMIs. I think there's a company called Internationals or something, but those are kind of cheap and not very good. But there are a lot of options out there for the Mini 14, and there's not as many options out there for the Mini 30. Now, there's currently only one option available for 300 Blackout. It's the tactical version with the synthetic stock and the blued steel. It doesn't come in stainless yet. I hope it does come in stainless later. And it also has a flash suppressor, which the flash suppressor offered on the 300 Blackout is different than on all the other Mini 14s and Mini 30s out there. It's more of the AR-556 style, where it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the metal is thicker, so like the Mini 14 is more of a bird cage, and this is more of like a, I guess, true flash suppressor. I don't really know how you want to describe that, but that's my way of describing it. Now, is that a big deal? No. A lot of people prefer that, but I kind of prefer the bird cage style, but whatever. One other thing about the 300 Blackout version is, from what I can tell on Ruger's website, the magazines, it comes with two 20-round magazines, and the magazines themselves actually have 300 Blackout stamped on them, from what it looks like in the pictures. And that's probably just to keep from confusing yourself between 300 Blackout and 223. But you can use the same 223 magazines, that's not a problem. But if you like to separate your magazines out and make sure that you know which is which, that is a pretty good idea, I think. But anyway, that's all I really have to say. I really do want the 300 Blackout. That's probably going to be the next Mini 14 variant that I get. I was really wanting to get either a Mini 30 or a Mini 14 Tactical all-weather with the stainless barrel. But in the next 2 years, I would really like to get the 300 Blackout, and hopefully they offer it in stainless steel. So Ruger, if you're watching this, please offer the 300 Blackout in stainless steel, because I will definitely buy it, and I'm sure a lot of other people will buy it too. But yeah, so there are quite a few advantages to the 300 Blackout. So when shopping for a Mini 30, you might want to consider the 300 Blackout. Ammunition is not as common, but again, you can reload with 223 brass. So take it for what you want, but go out and get yourself the Mini 14 and 300 Blackout. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.